Okay, we're going to be multiplying rational expressions. And you've been doing this before, but let's go through it, and it's just a little bit longer than they were before.
Okay.
So if we have 4x squared y over z cubed, and we multiply that by xz over 16y, okay? So anything that's a diagonal, we can cancel from each other, and anything that's up and down, we can cancel from each other.
Okay.
So if there was a y on the, I'm going to get a different color just so you can see my canceling. And when I say the word cancel, I mean I'm going to reduce.
Okay.
So I have some y's that can cancel out.
And you can do the z's.
And I can do a z, and there'll be a squared there instead, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a 4 and a 16, because 4 goes into 16.
4 times.
4 times. And it goes in there once, and it goes in there 4 times. The hard part is after all that's done, you have to kind of fend through all of your little crossouts, okay? So here I have an x here, squared, and another x here and here. And they can come back together as x to the third.
Okay. And then...
And I have nothing left on the top.
So then you have 4z squared.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not bad.
Not bad at all. Okay.
Okay.
So we can cancel going diagonal or going up and down, or diagonal and up and down. Okay. Anything that from top to a bottom.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's do another one. We're going to do one with a little bit more with some binomials and trinomials and factor thing.
Okay.
So I might make these kind of x squared. Actually, I'm sorry. Let's change that back. It looked better. Okay. We got an x squared minus 2x minus 8 over 8x minus 56. Now, you've been canceling with just that, I think.
Yes.
So now we're going to just add another element. 4x minus 8 over x squared plus 3x plus 2. And then we're just going to do the box that we've been doing before. You might I'm going to be putting a box in and taking it off and back on just for room, okay? So we're going to factor this one first.
Okay.
So we have our x and our x. And what multiplies to be 8?
4 and 2.
4 and 2. Which one needs to be negative? Which one needs to be positive? Or maybe both of them?
The 4 needs to be negative.
Very good. So this will become, so I'm going to kind of put this down here, and this is my new one going to go down there.
So x minus 4, x plus 2.
Yes. Okay. Over here, it's not a trinomial, but I can take something out of that 8 and the 56.
8.
8. When I do that, I'll have an x left and a minus, and you said 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this turned into that.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do the same thing here. This is not a trinomial that we'd use a box for, but we can take something out both.
So it'd be x, well, actually 4,
Uh-huh.
and then x minus 2.
Very good. And now we're going to use our box. We're going to get rid of this stuff in the box for this last one here. Okay? So we'll have an x and an x, and what goes in here?
The 2 times 1.
Good. Are they both negative, both positive, or opposites?
Both positive.
Both positive. So now I'm going to go x plus 2, x plus 1. All right, this was supposed to be a 28, okay? When we took a 4 out, what would have been here?
A 7.
A 7. Okay. All right, now, again, we can cancel from side to side, up and down or diagonal.
Okay, so...
So can you see anything that cancels?
Yeah. These can cancel.
Mm-hmm.
And these.
Here, this can cancel with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And these can cancel.
Yes, with this.
And yeah. Wait a minute. These can reduce.
Yes, the reduce, the 4. Now I want you to be real cautious. There's a 4 here and an 8 here, but there's also a 4 right there. Can that 4 that I circled reduce with the 8 that's right there?
No.
No, very good. Only it only can if it's a number and not an expression here or a binomial. So the binomials can't cancel with the numbers. So the 4 goes into 4 once, and 4 goes into 8 twice. Okay, here's where. See if we can. How much room we got here? Okay, so I'm going to have my equals, and I have this left.
And the 2.
So I've got x minus 4. Nothing else on the numerator. The denominator has a 2 and
x plus 1.
X plus 1. We have just reduced this. This was actually 2 fractions here. 2 fractions, and we reduced it.
Oh, okay.
All right?
That's not that bad.
Let's do another one. Okay, so I have a plus 3 over a squared plus 2a minus 8, and now we're going to multiply by 2 minus a over 3a plus 9. Okay, we're just going to redo, and we're going to move everything down to its corresponding piece. This one here, can I factor it?
No.
No, so I'm going to just rewrite it.
And then this one is going to be positive 4 and negative 2.
Positive 4 and negative 2.
And so
we'll have x plus 4 and x plus 2.
and x minus 2.
Minus 2. Thank you. Okay.
And then this one is going to stay the same up top
Okay.
and on bottom.
How come all of a sudden I got x's when they were supposed to be a's? I apologize.
Oh, that's my fault because I said x.
Okay. All right. Okay, I didn't even hear you. I just went with it because it's our x's all the time.
Yeah.
And this is a 9. Okay.
But
So what
it'll
can I
stay
do
the
here?
same, right? Because it's binomial.
It is a binomial, but sometimes we can take things out. Like, see how we had a binomial right here? We could take something out. Does this one,
Right.
can we take something out of the 3?
Yeah, it can 3a and then a and then 3 plus 3.
Yes. Okay. So let me get my red so we can reduce.
Okay, these can reduce.
Can these reduce?
No, they can't.
They
Never
can't.
mind.
Now, we will in a minute, but they won't right now.
Okay, these can.
These can.
And that's it.
It looks like it's it right now. So, whenever we did this a couple lessons ago, I'm just going to try to bring it to your memory. If you have something that's a subtract,
Oh, yeah, just do the opposite.
yes, so we actually are going to, it's like we're going to take out a negative from this one. So what we could have done, if we would have saw that, we could have just said, we have something very similar. We have 2 minus a and we have a minus 2. So if I would have said I'm going to do a negative, and I take a negative out of that, I'll have a negative 2, and I'll have a plus a. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
That is this one.
Oh, okay.
All right, just flipped around. So now I can. Okay. So now these two cancel. But don't forget that one right there. We have a negative left over. So what is in the numerator?
Just a negative.
Just a negative, and so it's a negative 1. Negative 1. We have the numerator, we have a 3. And we have an a plus 4. I think that's it, right?
That's it.
That's it. Now, your textbook might actually put that negative in the very front. They're both correct. Okay?
Okay.
Right? They're both correct.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's it.
Awesome.